He came in on my last round, the last 2.5 minutes. So it's like I would do, so I'd done four 5-minute rounds, and I'm going with a new guy every 2.5 minutes, and then I get a minute break just to like a round, yeah. And then I do another round with a new guy, and he was the last guy on the 20th minute, yeah. And it's like, and I had him against the cage, and I reached up and I'm hitting him, boom, 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 and he kind of spazzed out. He was steroided up, and I hit my head, like recovering the position. I ended up hitting my head. And at the time on my cage wall, it's only 5/8 inch mat. So it's not very thick. And it's plywood behind that. It's like reinforced plywood.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of pain. And so like I let go. I said, break. I recovered the position. And then, so I was still in control. And then I said, break. And I just sunk to my knees. And it's like, it was very, very painful. We had everybody go
out.
What's that?
Yeah, I assume you had to pull out of that fight.
No, I fought the fight. And it's like it was a mistake, but it was so what happened, I busted the vertebrae. I didn't know the vertebrae was busted. This is 5 days before the fight. My coach at the time is like, I go, I don't think I can fight. He goes, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm like, I don't think so. And so like I went to finish the workout, so like I was like everybody goes home and I'm going to go run, and I'm with just me and the coach. And I ran about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, and I sat down. It was like I couldn't breathe. It was very, very, it's like, and so then this is when I'm having that conversation where I don't know, I'm hurt. It's like, no, you're going to be okay. It'll loosen up, blah, blah, blah. And then the night of the fight, it's like, we're warming up, and I can't breathe. And, it's like, it's very, very painful and stuff like that.
Psychologically too, it must be.
Yeah. It's like,
hard.
it's like, and it was just, it's like, and the first punch, both my hands go numb. I have, it feels like fire to my fingertips, and it's like, and I lost that fight. I wasn't really competitive.
You're not physically fit for it.
No, well, it turned out that I broke that vertebrae. So the vertebrae was broken in half.
You're lucky not to be paralyzed.
Right, exactly. And so that's what my surgeon said. And
that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Nothing against the guy, but what a bad advice. I remember, not on the same scale, but when you were in California for your second, rematch with Hiron, and you had this crazy flu that you were on fever, cold sweat at night.
Yep.
And the fight was next day, and you called me.
Yep.
And I said, man, I'm sorry, bud. I don't care what they say. If they're going to get pissed off, you're not going to last.
And that's why, that was a good advice. That was good advice.
The hell with it.
Yeah, it's like, and I didn't.
If they don't like it, they don't like it. But, I don't think they will do the same.
Right.
If they were in a similar position. They wouldn't fight if they were incapable of performing.